Hello, this is Gamer Nom-Nom. It's been forever. That's just gonna be my intro every time now. It's been forever since I last did anything on my channel, either on Twitch or YouTube. But um yeah, I finally got my life together, so hopefully this can become a daily or almost daily routine of me playing random games or doing random things. Um, as you can probably see by the title, this is kind of different from just normal gaming. Um, Months ago, I found this really cool Hunger Games simulator online that I saw somebody use with where you can like edit the characters and like you can like and it randomizes like what happens Hunger Games style with those characters. And I thought, hey, that would be really cool with Fire Emblem characters. So let me switch over to my computer screen. Hopefully that shifts over okay. There it goes. Okay. So, how I decided to do this was that each district was going to be a different game from the entire series. Some of them I've had to either combine or delete for certain reasons. As I go through each district and who the characters are, I will explain how that is working. So, the first district that I did was for the Fire Emblem title, Mystery of the Emblem. I have never played this game before. I know this is the game that got remade into Shadow Dragon, so that's why Shadow Dragon is not going to have its own district in here. I'm just going to stick to Mystery of the Emblem. And I randomly selected these character name, like for the males, I typed in all the male character names. I went to random.org and randomized it several times until I got a name. That's how all of these characters are picked, because if I just randomly picked one, I knew I would be biased and picked my favorite people. I wanted to be as random as possible, especially for the games where I don't know any of the characters or barely any of them. So for Mystery of the Emblem, the male character we have is Caesar, and the female character is Lena. I'm gonna say Lena. People get mad at me if I'm saying it wrong. It's fine. It's whatever. It happens. Moving on to District 2, which is Genealogy of the Holy War. The male representative is Dalvin, and the female representative is Sylvia. You'll notice most of these pictures are fan art. Yeah, I have no real excuse. There were some pictures like where like the real art was like not working. Like you have to use specific links on this simulator for it to work, and I had to toggle between fan art and real art for it to like work and actually show up properly and look right. Sorry, I have a really bad habit of rambling. Anyway, moving on to District 3, which is Thracia. I'm gonna go with Thracia. 776. Another, pretty much the third game on this list I've never played. The male representative is Elios, and the female representative is Amalda, which I just gotta say right now, her character art looks amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. District 4, I am vaguely familiar with this game, which is The Binding Blade. Um, I mainly know it's technically prequel game, The Blazing Blade. Yeah, but I've played The Binding Blade a little bit. I never got very far in it. I want to play it again. Maybe after I finish playing the Blazing Blade for the 50th time. But anyway, our male representative for that is Garrett, and our female representative is Dorothy. District 5, I was just talking about it, which is the Blazing Blade. Our male is Oswald, and our female is Florina. And I already have so many bad feelings. I don't want her to die, but she's probably gonna die. District 6 is the Sacred Stones. I'm also pretty familiar with this game. I've played through this one, not as many times as the Blazing Blade, but a good amount of times. Our male representative is Mulder, which that fan art, A+. A+. And our female representative is Vanessa. District 7 and 8, you'll notice it's both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. I made up this list a while ago. I think how I did it was I tried to pick, for Path of Radiance, I just did all the characters rather than Path of Radiance. But then for Radiant Dawn, I tried to reduce the list to characters that were only in Radiant Dawn and not Path of Radiance. So there were no, repeats or anything. So everyone had a fair chance of getting picked, I believe. Anyway, for District 7, the male representative is Largo. Female is Ileana. I'm also scared for her. And District 8 is Raphael and Micaiah. I feel like a lot of people hate Micaiah, so I'm sure people are just hoping she dies. Raphael, I barely remember him. I know he's really handsome and he's one of the 3 Heron siblings. That's about it. But it's weird to see such a noble looking person in the Hunger Games. Yeah. Anyway, District 9 is Awakening. Male representative Virion, which that's funny to me. And the female representative is Na. I was trying to think of a clever joke. It didn't happen, so we're just gonna pretend I didn't try at all. District 10 is Fates. I think I literally just typed in all the characters in Fates. I don't think I separated by Conquest or Birthright. I think I just did every single character, playable character that's in Fates. And so I got Kaze and Selkie. Which I find it interesting that both Awakening, I find it funny, for both the Awakening District and the Fates District, that we both ended up having, they both ended up having both, a main character and then, a child unit. I did not do that on purpose. That's just how it happened. Like I said, I just typed in all the names. It didn't matter. Child unit, adult main unit, it didn't matter, but that's how it turned out, so that should be interesting. District 11 echoes Shadows of Valentia. I think it's because of Echoes that I did not include its original game as a district, because I know Echoes. I played Echoes, I completed it, I loved it, so I think that's why that's a district. And I know there's a original game that Echoes is based off of, and I believe it's not in here as a district. So yeah, so that's the district. I stuck with Echoes. Anyway, male representative Dean, female representative Claire. I know nothing about Dean because I never picked Dean. I picked Sophia. I know nothing about Dean, other than he would have been the 50th mercenary unit I would have had in my party if I had picked him. And I can't do it. I need balance in my teams, and Dean would have broken that balance. More like shattered it. Anyway, for District 12, this one was the weird one, because I ran out of games, and what was left was Fire Emblem Heroes and Fire Emblem Warriors. I decided to mix both of them into one district because for the games on their own, I believe, do not have enough of their own unique characters for it to have been like a fair like pick of like which character would be in it. Heroes recently has been adding in a lot more unique characters to the Heroes world, which is cool. Warriors has barely anything. So yeah, I just randomized it. I don't know if I tried to make sure that at least one from Heroes and one from Warriors was in here. I probably did. Like I said, I made this list forever ago, so I don't remember how I did it. But pretty much, we got someone from Warriors and we got someone from Heroes. Our Warriors person is Darius as the male representative, and Loki is our Heroes person as the female. Okay. I've never done this simulator before. It should be interesting, to say the least. The characters that I know, I'm scared for them. Because it's always my favorite people that end up getting killed or seriously hurt. And just like in any situation, like not even just like Hunger Games, just like in regular like games and shows. It's always the people I get way too emotionally attached to that end up getting like brutalized. And I'm like, no. Anyway, I'm done chit-chatting and explaining. That should be enough. Let's just go and pull this band-aid. Whew. Uh-oh. What happened? What? No. I had this all set up. Are you kidding me? Well, this is awkward. I had this all set up, and it just reset everything. People who are watching me on YouTube, I will be back. People on live stream, you get to watch me redo everything. Ugh.